Okay. Yeah, just done work early. I was in conferences all day today, and those are over. So I'm going to attempt streaming. Um, my internet should be a little bit better than last time. I'm gonna give it a shot. Just gonna hang out and play a few games. The menu is skewed here, but you'll see. You'll see what happens. Let's play a game that we can beat pretty fast. Let's do DuckTales first. Okay. Oops. There we go. We're doing everything with keyboard today. Um, I really, for retro games, I don't find much of a difference between keyboard and controller. So rather than go get everything set up, I'm just gonna pop right into it, see what happens here. All right. Hopefully, I'm just gonna check some audio levels, and we, hopefully we're in a good place. I'm gonna turn down the audio level for my speaker here because I'm not using headphones. Yeah, that right there. Let's see what that sounds like. No, okay, let's turn that up just a little bit. Check that again for me. On my side of things, it looks good. I hope it sounds good to you out there. No one here yet, and I'm sure if somebody comes in, they'll let me know. Okay, so let's plow through this game now. We're not speedrunning. We're just having a casual play today anyway. So let's take our time. Wow. I mean, I'm just gonna start off with a restart there. Okay. Welcome back to another DuckTales run. After this, I think I might do a little bit of Left 4 Dead or something. I've been really back into Left 4 Dead lately. I'm still not getting used to commenting or talking while I play game either, so you might see me make a few amateur mistakes like that. So like, I'm trying to comment and talk. I mean, trying to talk and play game at the same time is a skill that ever since I started streaming, which was not that long ago. It's a skill that I didn't realize existed that a lot of streamers that I watch have. The ability to just play seamlessly while they're looking over and reading chat and using those like couple of minutes that they have to, just kind of quickly look at chat and get everything done. If I got a controller, this would be a lot easier. But no, I'm just gonna get used to using keyboard again. I used to use keyboard all the time. Oops. See? Alright, let's do it. Again, I don't know if this stream is doing any good. I don't know if there's anyone in chat, if I got everything configured right, because I've had some issues. My internet is just the worst. Recently got the internet service provider to reduce the distance to my connection by about 500 feet, and that seems to have fixed the problem that's been going on for a couple of years. But today's the first kind of stream test on it. I was in conferences all week, and I decided to... Today they finished up, and I figured I would use this opportunity to stream a little bit of game. If there's anybody out there listening, I hope you're all having a good day. Really difficult to game and stream. I don't know, I guess people turn off chat and don't pay attention when they're doing speed runs, world record speed run attempts, I guess. People just kind of turn everything off and zone right in. We're not doing that today, though. Today we're just going to finish a couple of my favorite games. I should be able to get it through 2 or 3 the next hour or so. This game here, if you're playing it right, I can get it. I've gotten sub 10 before. I've gotten like 9:30 something. I never really made an accurate thing. I had a timer, but so it's not super accurate, but it was 9:32 or something like that. Anyway, I don't try to speedrun this game, I just love it. And I wanted to see, because I finished it so many times, I wanted to see how fast I could get it done. It turns out it's pretty fast, you know? If you're not trying to get everything, if you're just going through and not 100%ing the game or whatever, like I'm not gonna bother getting the extra energy, for instance. It is unnecessary. In this game, there's 2 extra energy hit points. You can get one of them's in this level behind a invisible wall, and the other one's in the Himalayan mountains when you save this little one of your friends or something is trapped in the ice. That's convenient RNG. Wish I could do that in one of my runs. The thing about my speedruns on this game right now are that, and I'm not doing one right now if anybody's watching, but I don't have any boss strategies. I got tons of level strats, but I got no boss strats. Also had many coffees today. I don't think anyone's in the chat anyway, but it's all good. This is just practice. I love it. Streaming online is a good way for me to attempt to break out of my shell, if you know what I mean. I keep playing this game as if I'm going for quick runs, because for the last week or so I've been trying to just see how fast I can beat it. Not speed running, just seeing how fast it goes. Anyway, because of that, I don't know, I feel like I want to reset a lot and restart, because I feel like there's like run ruining things happening, but I'm not doing a run. There's 3 endings to this game too, if you didn't know. There's a bad ending, normal ending, and I guess best ending. We're gonna get the normal ending on this one. The bad ending is you have to spend all your money, and there's a way for you to get energy. Oh, hey, buddy. Can you close the door for me? Thanks, buddy. Give it a lock, too. Close it like that. Close it all the way, please. That was funny. My son, he's amazing. He's the best thing ever. All right, let's move on to the Himalayan mountains. There's a secret here, somewhere in the beginning of all of this. That I continue to miss. I don't know. I'm not gonna look for it now. I just look for it a couple times, and I just can't seem to see where it is. This guy's not too bad at all. I try to get 2 hits on him when I can. Just gotta be a little bit more careful this time. We are going to be done with this pretty soon, as a matter of fact. The moon level is the quickest level because you just glitch your way down to a spot. The game has a really strange mechanic where when you get hit, for some reason you're transparent to certain elements that are in the level. It's common amongst a lot of old Nintendo games before they really had the kind of, I guess, bulletproofing they would need for the programming on them. But this one is one of them. Another one I can think of is clipping through Mega Man 2. You can clip through a lot of the stages in Mega Man 2, kind of same way. Except that's not when you get hit, that's when you're using your rush. I think it's item 3, the one that floats up into the air. It can push you into elements in the boarding. And on this one, you just get invisible for a second. You're basically invincible for a moment. And you're also, for some reason, you can pop through certain elements that are blocking the way. I think there's a way to glitch through the door. No, there's not. If there was a way, the speedrun would be faster. Anyway, I'll just show you what I'm talking about here. It's okay if you take a couple of hits. It's not okay for some people, but I find it okay to take a couple of hits right at the beginning there because there's those 2 guaranteed ice cream cones. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. So what you do now is you just wait till he goes up, and then you walk back right away to drag this guy over past that hole. Stand in front of it. Oh. Let's try that again. You gotta stand kind of right next to it. Or you can walk into it. That's another option too. I haven't gotten used to the walking into it, so I'm just gonna do it the way that I know how. If it works. Come on. Alright. Try that again. I'll try the walking method this time. I think that's how they do it in some pretty good speedruns. Because they'll do it on the first frame available, and it does shorten it a little bit. The standing next to it usually works too. No, it doesn't work for me. Ah, well, on to the next game. We're just doing a casual play today because I got off work early, and, I just want to take a break. It's been a long week. I've been in video conferences for about 5 hours a day every day the last little bit, so I'm just testing out the streaming stuff. I'm still incredibly new. If anybody does watch this, thanks. I really appreciate it. I'm really kind of doing this because I feel very awkward a lot of the time. in social situations. So I'm trying to learn how to, I guess, fix that through streaming. Anyway, so I am playing with a keyboard and mouse. Keep that in mind. So I may play one more retro game and then go back to a regular PC game. Let's see what we got here. Well, we have just about everything under the sun, really. Another game that I really love that is pretty quick would be, I guess, Chip and Dale or Super Mario World. You know, I love Wonder Boy. My favorite game, my favorite retro game of all time is Wonder Boy. For Sega Master System, Wonder Boy in Monsterland, to be exact. The first Wonder Boy is okay. If you don't know it, you know Adventure Island on Nintendo. The first one, they're the same thing, just different skins. But Wonder Boy in Monsterland is an RPG, and it's one of the very first. And it's like a platformer RPG. You get legendary equipment and whatnot. And when I was a kid, I thought that was the coolest thing in the world, man. So I'm just going to. I'll go to finish that game quick. Takes about 40 minutes. Let's time it. Actually, I'm gonna check the Yeah, I'm gonna check everything afterwards. I'm gonna see what it takes. I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as I can. Okay. Gotta just hang on. Just fix that a little bit. Video background. Okay. Okay. We're gonna close that. We're gonna go back to load content. This directory. Retro. Nope. Dark ROMs. No intro. NES. Nintendo. Or Sega Master System, because we're looking for Wonder Boy, sorry. There we go. Wonder Boy in Monsterland. Shoot. I'm not used to navigating this on keyboard. It's okay though. Pico driving in. Nope, not that one. We will use. There we go. Okay. Let me fix my sound here. You can see. I think that might be a little bit better for stream. Maybe right here, based on my vocals and based on what's coming out of the. Okay. All right, so we're gonna restart that, and time will start as soon as the screen changes when I press my start button. Okay. And go. This game has a lot of hidden coins. There's a retro achievement that I can't seem to get. It's something about 100 coins. Now, I'm not sure if I just gotta play the game twice in a row and get 100 hidden coins, because I've got the 50. The achievement for getting 50. So, again, this isn't a speed run. It's just more out of curiosity to see how quickly I can finish this game. I've been playing this game since it came out. I must have been 2 years old or something like that, and it is hands down my favorite retro game of all time. Platformer. /RPG. It's probably the reason I love things like legendary weapons and legendary armor. And some of my favorite parts of fantasy and sci-fi are the legendary items that you can get. The reason I love that is this game. So we're gonna grab the $80 boots. And hopefully by the time we get over to the cave, we'll have another 40 coins from this snake, the hidden coin on this cactus, and this guy over here. If he doesn't drop an item, sometimes he screws you over and drops an item instead of a bag of money or a coin, and that's unfortunate, but that gives us a $40 shield, and we are good to go for a little bit. Hidden coin here. Bats seem to usually, they get a high, if it's not always a heart or a big heart, they get a high drop rate for health. Like most of the time, if not all of the time, it's health. So you have to get to this guy, and you need to find a special item in this game in order to, I guess, beat the dragon effectively. So there's either the ruby or the bell. The bell is going to help you get through the labyrinth at the end of the game, and the ruby is going to help you defeat the dragon, the boss. I know my way around, but I think I'm going to get the bell. I haven't played the game in a long time. Even though I've finished it a million times, sometimes I take the wrong turn. And if you take the wrong turn in that labyrinth, there's one part where you jump up this shaft, and that's just super annoying. So I'm going to take the bell because I know I'll be able to beat the boss. I know I've got the boss pattern down. So I'll take the bell to help me through the labyrinth, and we'll see what happens there. Just make sure. We can guarantee that we go the right direction the first time. Oops. I like how they do try to impose a time limit on you. Like, your time does run out eventually. It takes a while, but like if you don't get through the first half of the level in time, it's always marked to buy more time. And if you don't make it there, you'll lose a heart. Well, if you get there, if you're not dilly-dallying and screwing around, once you get there, it'll pop up right around the time you need it. It's in the same location. Everything in this game is static. There's really not much RNG. Like once you learn the bosses, once you learn everything, there's just not much RNG in this game. Everything's pretty static. Makes it a lot of fun. I really kind of wish the speedrunning community would grab onto this one, only because this has got to be my favorite game, man. I really love this game. And it would be nice to see some of the professionals just beat the tar out of it. Trying to get, I think it's 150? I might be able to get it if... Oh no, I buy the... So there's two ways to do this. When you get here, there's an armor shop right here. If you buy this one, so this costs 150. If you have enough gold for it, you can, because by the time you make it to the next section, you get so much coin that it doesn't really matter. But right now, if you buy the 60, then it only costs you $100 for the next upgrade, which saves you a lot of time and money. And if you just sit in that room, you don't get to buy anything. So don't do that. I didn't know that. I never knew that about this game. That's hilarious. I've never sat in a room that long. Oh my. It doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna. Not getting that armor just then. It's not gonna affect much. So. This is the level I was talking about. They're just gonna give you this level to get you enough cash. Like, if you don't do this level properly and grab everything, you don't have enough cash to buy everything. You'd have to do some serious. Some serious scrounging. There we go. So I'm gonna buy the 60. And then here I'm gonna buy the 120. Because it's always two options, and that's the second last. The legendary shield is the next. So if I buy the 120, it'll put the blue shield and the legendary shield in the same store, and I don't have to spend the 250 on the blue shield if I have enough for the legendary shield. So this is another part of getting the bell or the ruby. You need to talk to Catherine, I think her name is, and get the flute. And then once you get the flute, you're gonna, in one of the other levels, you're going to see me play it on top of a mountain to unlock a house that has an old goat man or something. I can't remember what he is, but I do remember that it's easier to see what he is on the arcade version of this game. This is one of the bosses in the game that we're going to fight twice. So there's a few. I'm not sure if they must have done it on purpose, because the second boss is programmed with the same. When they did program the bosses so that when there's no key, you get a giant heart. So I think they did it on purpose, but in this game you can fight some of the bosses twice. This being one of them. You'll see that shortly. The only reason you want to do that is for coins, obviously. But if there's another area available that you can go to, and you fight the boss first, then go off screen and back to the boss, and the door will be open again, and you can fight the boss. I feel like they planned it into the game because there's so many instances where you can do that. I forget one. I know you can do it to the mushroom on the second stage as well, the mushroom boss, but I don't know. I can't remember how I used to do it. I'm just going to take the hits here because he's giving me a big heart anyway. Oops. There we go. On to the next one. Third tree has a bag of cash for me. I don't know who's hiding their money in trees. I was saying about these bats, they're mostly hearts. Every now and again they're a points item, but for the most of the time they're hearts, which is great. Now, throughout the game, the only way to get new swords is by fighting these bosses. Some of them secret, some of them hidden, but you can't get the swords without fighting these bosses. And if you don't fight all of them, you can't get the legendary sword. You have to defeat each one of those bosses to get the final sword. I think I can fix my armor problem now. Yeah. And on top of most buildings like this, there's at least one, if not three, things for you to get. Now, like I was saying earlier, there's a way to farm coins in this part of the stage too. You can jump over the cavern that you need to go into. It's a hidden cavern, so if you don't know that it's coming, it's right there. And if you don't know that it's there, you'll never jump over it. But if you go across it first and kill all the enemies, you can get more coins, because once you go down there, the enemies will respawn, and they'll respawn with money in their inventory instead of points. So that's just another way to maximize your points, or cash, sorry. Fun fact, if you farm the game and you have legendary boots at this point, you can just jump off the 4th one, I think. You don't need to get this last guy. There's also a code in this game. I can't remember how many times you have to do it. But what you do is you pause and unpause, and that was difficult because with the Sega Master System, the pause button was actually on the console, so you had to be like over at the TV or whatever. But if you pause and unpause the game a certain number of times, it'll give you coins. So really, at the start of this game, if you just pause and unpause for like an hour, you can start off the game at the beginning with all the coins you need to get everything. The only thing you can't get would be the... Yeah, the only thing you can't get would be the legendary sword. That only comes from beating the bosses. I love killing those guys, they give you a lot of money. And then like my favorite random coin place is right here, but just because they give you bags. There's another place that does that too, I like. So we're only focused on getting the, if we can afford it, and I think we can, yeah. We're only focused on getting the boots at this point. We're not focused on getting the legendary armor or the shield yet. The shield is the least important thing. We get that last. But I find the boots, because your movement in this game increases drastically and dramatically when you get the legendary boots. You'll see right now. So I've got the legendary boots. You can see how much higher I can jump and how much faster I move, and that makes the rest of this game so much easier. So getting the boots first is good. This boss here will ask you, he's the Sphinx, and he will ask you a question, and if you get it right, you don't have to fight him. I don't always remember the answer, so let's see. I think it's not. Okay, so I have to fight him. So in a speed run, you would definitely know that there's only like 3 answers, 3 questions and the same answer. I think no, 6. 3 questions, 2 answers for each. I think, but don't quote me on that. Like again, I'm just going off memory and how many times I've played this game. I haven't really studied it or tried to figure out exactly what's available. He's a relatively easy boss, as you can tell anyway. All the bosses in this game are pretty easy once you get a hang of the movement. You'll notice there's some weight, and you slide, and it takes a little second for you to start moving after you press your button. I know some games were notorious for this back in the day. This is one of them, but once you get a control of that, it's good. You know. You can see me slide. Whee! There's 12 rounds in this game. We're halfway through the game. The next few levels are pretty quick, to be honest. Swap my coins. A harp. Random harps falling out of giant blue ice. Sounds like one time when I was a teenager and I did some stuff. Okay, alright, we are... That's right, we're gonna talk to this guy. The platform opens up over here. Sorry, chat, there's nobody in chat anyway. Oh, there is somebody. Anyway, sorry about that. I don't read a lot of the stuff in these old retro games. I should. I gotta get used to that. Because it's nice for chat. If you're not familiar with the game, you can, follow along with what very little story there is. Yeah, this one's hard. This one's near frame. Yeah. It's near frame perfect. It's not quite. But there's only 3 bags of gold over there, and we don't really need them, so it's okay. This is another boss you can fight twice. You just have to fight him first here right now, and then there's another spot we'll go to. We're going to use the flute that we picked up earlier, and once we get into that area and talk to the old man, when you come back here, you can fight the boss again and double up on your coins and get that free health refill. Those blue guys, you can't kill them. I tried that one time when I was playing the game. I just stood there and hammered away on one for the longest time, and if you can kill them, I don't know how long it takes to do it. I was definitely not. That, by the way, was the old man that we had to talk to in order for us to continue on with the Ruby quest that's happening right now. And if this happens, you can't get, there's a heart, but if that glitches out right there, you can't get the heart. The coin can glitch out, the bag can glitch out. And if that happens to either, shoot. Who knows? Anyway, so here's the boss the second time. Alright. Oh, come on. I got you. Perfect. And, yeah. So that's that. Let's on to the next. I'm not sure if it's 9, 10. I think it might be 10. Frozen Land one. So there's a boss in this too that I didn't know about for years until one way I took a different route. I used to always go down over here, and I used to go there, and I never would go here. And then one day I went here, and I found this other section that I didn't know about for years, and it happens to have a boss. This whole section here, it has a store, and it has a boss that, yeah, he just gives you a bunch of lightning, which makes the Medusa boss on this stage super easy. This is the old wizard. It's an RPG game if you don't fight a wizard, man. Right? They need to make wizards mandatory in every RPG. This wizard gives you lightning power. And that's the only boss like that in this game that I'm aware of. There's definitely still a whole pile of stuff I don't know about this game, even though I've been playing it for so long. There we go. Medusa's done. Because this was the boot store, and I've already got the legendary boots. That's kind of neat too. They don't close the stores down after you get your legendary items. What they do is they put cool stuff like a helmet or a gauntlet or a winged boot. You can buy them in the stores after you've got your stuff, which is kind of, it was a really neat way for them to program that. That was somebody at the round table had a really good idea that everybody liked, I think. So this is where we get our legendary armor, and that really reduces damage for the rest of the game. Up until the last boss, pretty much. It really significantly reduces the amount of damage you take from enemies. And we're about to get the legendary sword as well. So if I go over here, there's some coins or some bags or something. There's a bag, okay. I always forget. There's a whole pile of hidden stuff all among these platforms, but right here is what I'm going for. I don't use my stuff for anything else in this game. It's kind of funny, I think. Just the Medusa fight and that guy are really the only places I use my game items. Which is dumb. I'm such a dumb gamer when it comes to stuff like that because like I'm the kind of guy who goes through a game and wants to have 99 of everything. So for whatever reason, like however many you can hold, I want to hold that many, and there's no rhyme or reason to it. It makes no sense. I should be using these very beneficial items throughout my game, so I have less frustration. I have no idea why I game like that, but I've always done it, and I really. That's cool. I rarely ever get perfect bonus on that one. That was nice. Just shy, but that's okay. There's one more spot. You usually don't have enough money to get the legendary shield. The way that I get things, the way that I purchase from the stores throughout the game, you don't have enough money to purchase that shield. I'm just reminding myself of what stores are here right now. Ooh, big hearts this game. Perfect. Free gauntlet. That's good for this boss. Really good. It's a speedrun finish on that boss there. Pretty close to anyway. Yeah, it was round 10. Round 10's gotta be the worst level in my mind. In the game, like, the levels are all good, theoretically. They're all fun to play. But I dislike 10 the most. So this one is kind of tricky. This one, you actually go in here twice, and it's another part. You gotta go see the Catfish King. This is another part of that Ruby Bell mission, basically, that you do throughout the entire game. This game really helped me develop my love for everything RPG. It really did. Like, I don't know. Maybe it was the time that this game was introduced to me in my life. I really don't know, but I just love this as a platformer so much. I think it's still one of the best games. I think it holds up to today. I think they should redo it in HD for a laugh because I want it. I'm not sure if the fan base is there. They just did, the guy who created this game just did a new game. I think it's called Monster Boy, and the Cursed Kingdom or something. I did play and finish that. I platinumed that. That was a lot of fun. So another thing about this game is if you can just skip. There's a few places where you can just skip a large portion. I don't use those. I use that one because you just fall down a hole for the most part there, and it doesn't benefit anybody. I think I got my shield. I don't want those. Yeah, I got my shield after the boss. That's right. I could get it before him, I guess. Legendary equipment acquired. Achievement unlocked. If there were achievements back then. This is it. You've done quite well so far and become really sturdy. Take either the bell or the ruby. And they don't tell you what the fuck they do. I mean, you could figure it out. I'm going to take the bell again because I don't want to have a hard time with this next part. The ruby is just if you want to beat the boss quick and you already know the route. If you know the route off by heart, take the ruby. But I can't remember it. It's been a while, so I'm not going to. But the next stage is a labyrinth. We're going to finish the shit out of this game right now. I'm playing this game for so long. It's so much fun, man. Like, I don't know what it is. The music is amazing. The music is phenomenal for a Sega Master System game. I find the Sega Master System had a lot more bassier tones and mid-tones, and I'm sure there's probably a technical explanation as to why the music was so different between the two systems, NES and SNES, but I just really enjoy the Sega Master System music more. Again, maybe it's because that's what I grew up with. I had a Nintendo too, but I just loved my Sega. It was phenomenal. So I do know which way to go for the most part. There's one part where I get confused. That's all I need this bell for. And if we were to do a couple runs of it, after the first run of this game, actually, I would remember, but it's been so long I don't want to waste anyone's time. You can hear the bell ringing. That means you're going in the right entrance. It'll ring and indicate whether or not the direction you're going is correct. And this place here is a pain in the ass. Sometimes this glitches out, and you gotta do it again. I'm just gonna shut my damn mouth. I'm just gonna shut my whore mouth. If you go the other way, you're sent all the way back to the beginning. So if you take this route, you've only got to go back 1 or 2 screens. So it's a quicker way to get yourself back there. So now I'm on the same screen again. Probably my most hated part of the entire game is jumping across these two bricks. I know that sounds dumb. If you have winged boots, it makes it a little bit easier. But I forgot I gotta start on the right. And because you gotta turn in air when you land, because if you don't, the way that the movement works in this game, you're sliding, and the delay between movements will make you fall. Yes. Right. So as you gotta jump, turn mid-jump to land in the direction you want to jump next. You can't. If you turn on the block, it becomes a problem. I mean, you can do it. You can get used to it that way. I just learned, for my success, I had to figure out how to do it a different way. And turning around in mid-air seemed to be the solution I was looking for. So now I jump over the next thing and go down, but I don't know where to go after that. I think I go here. Yep. And I think I go across the top. Don't. Go here. No. I go to the bottom. Oh yeah, and I go to my right. Yes. See, that's all I needed. So next time I play this game, I can do the ruby. I did remember which way to go. That's awesome. It's been so long, but it's amazing how things stick with you. Like, for some reason, I have no idea why. I think maybe it's just because I entered it so many times, but I can still remember the code for the blood code for Sega Genesis Mortal Kombat is ABACABB. Why I remember that, I don't know. I think like math class should have taken that spot in my brain, but it never. And I go all the way down and to my left. I Yep. Awesome. So we're just in front of the boss here now. Boss fight will take just a little bit longer. You're gonna notice a green energy emblem on his chest or whatever. The only thing the ruby does is it takes it down 2 steps and puts him in a dark or mid yellow. It puts him in middle way in the yellow level of his energy. From what I've noticed. Again, I haven't done any math or any looking into this whatsoever. This is just what I'm assuming, but played this game a few hundred times and oh, it's not green in this version. That's right, it's yellow. So anyway, so if you have the ruby, it'll bring him straight down to the dark yellow version. And you'll see there. So the ruby just makes you get there quicker. This boss is super easy. All the bosses in this game are very easy, but it's an old game, and I just love what they did. Oh my fuck, it's a robot! I'm pretty sure, without the without the swearing, that's what went through my head the first time. So, you don't get any points for your revival potion, but you do get points for a full health bar. So if you just spam this guy, and leave yourself 1 bar, make sure you have 1 heart just before you finish them, take some damage, get your health back up. Yeah, it works. That was really bad. Hit the wrong button there. I gotta move fast forward off the space bar. There we go. So now I'll take this hit, and hit him again. There we go. Awesome. This is the game. Get 586,020. That's funny. The retro achievement high score leaderboard took this score, but there's still a tally after this screen. That's interesting. It already submits the score at the end of the boss fight, not at the end of this tally. That's good to know. I notice now on my stream screen it says DuckTales there. Sorry about that. Clearly this is Wonder Boy. I think I'm gonna switch. Actually, give me 1 second. Yeah, that works better. Give me a chance to get you guys on the full screen too. Nope. There we go. Okay. It submitted it twice. That's strange. Okay. I like that. So, on retro achievements, I wonder what my submission is now. I really enjoy retro achievements. I think it's a great way to enhance your old games. Let's take a quick look for a laugh. Let's see what the leaderboard for Wonder Boy and Monsterland says. I think I could use me. Let me see. So many passwords. So many passwords. Did I get it? Did I get it the first time? Oh, snap. I did. I haven't put that in months, and all my passwords are different. But I use a convention to think of them when I'm logging into stuff. That's what you need to do, by the way. If anybody does see this and you have a problem with many, many passwords, don't use the same one for everything. Give yourself a convention of some sort that'll make you be able to guess your password every time. I use a random string of characters at the beginning, but that random string of characters is static for every password. And then there's a middle to my password and there's an end to my password. And I'm not going to say that which one changes and which one doesn't and stuff like that. But that's what I use. You just have to figure out some sort of convention that'll leave clues for yourself so that you can remember your password just by looking at what you're trying to log into. So let's see if that submission got uploaded properly. Yeah, Wonder Boy last played today. Okay. I already got most of the achievements for that, obviously. I'm getting better on DuckTales, too. I got everything for Super Punch Out. Super Punch Out's one of the easiest games for me to beat. And I still haven't bothered to finish Shinobi. I should finish Shinobi. I can finish that game. I just had a couple of bad runs when I was doing the achievements there. Anyway, let's look at Wonder Boy in Monsterland to see the leaderboards. Probably, definitely, if there's a today leaderboard. What is... Oh, that's wrong. I'm looking... Where am I looking? There we go. Latest Masters. Those are people who have... Oh, look at that. Somebody did not too long ago. Somebody mastered the entire game. Well, no. Leaderboards. Perfect. So Jungen got 101.38.4. Without trying just then, without farming anything, I got less. But it was over half. That opens up the door to some things. Yeah, 1,000 gold before you reach stage 12. See, these ones here, you just have to play the game with a certain thing. So, like, defeat Ice Treasure without using Revival Potion, equipped with leather armor, so you can upgrade everything but your leather armor, which makes it crazy, because if this guy hits you, like, 2 or 3 times, you're dead. So you got to do a perfect run. Get that. Same thing, leather armor. So I didn't finish the game yet without upgrading stuff. And I haven't gone through these. You need to like get all 4 versions of the boots and all, or 5 versions or whatever it is, and all of everything. And I haven't got score 65,000 points or more before stage 12 because I haven't been farming anything. I mean, the rest of those retro achievements are pretty easy to get. But I don't know. Over here, what do I got? I got 2 bots. I got 3. I got myself and 2 bots and Discoursed. Whomever or whatever bot that may be. So I think I'm gonna have a quick game of it's tough. I'll be right back. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna BRB. back. I'm actually going to use a different screen. Yeah, okay. So, what time is it? 3:15. You know what? I'm going to go for the I'm going to have a round of zombies, and I'm going to go for the Shell and Shuffle Easter egg. I'm still working on that. I've got the Spaceland and Raven the Redwoods Easter eggs taken care of, so I'm on that one now. Problem is, I don't remember all the steps, so you're going to see me popping back and forth between the YouTube channel here. You won't actually see the YouTube channel, but I'm just going to have it up on my screen. I'm pretty sure I know most of the steps, but if I get stuck, I just want to have the guide in front of me. Let me check stream to see if you can hear it. Okay. Check 2. Okay. You can't hear that right now, which is okay. I need to add an audio source. So let me do that. I'll just pump the YouTube channel into stream here. Not that one. Why don't I see you? Oh, there you are. Okay. So let's see. If this works. Nope. I know what I gotta do. I gotta set my Chrome to this one. There we go. So the channel that I use for this particular one is Mr. Dialect JD. He's one of my favorite zombie streamers. Him. There's a group of them. I mean, Noah J, Dialect JD, Mr. Waffles. I like his name. This is Mr. Waffles. I think he's Milo. Anyway, you're gonna hear some audio from his tutorial, Mr. Dialect JD's tutorial, if I need it. So let's get this started. Oh, it's doing the thing again. All right, I'm just gonna play it in windowed mode. Every now and again, even though this is my primary monitor, it doesn't set it as my primary for some reason. So I think I'm just gonna leave it in windowed mode and drag the screen so that you. Oh, I got everything. No, this overlay doesn't let me do that. Okay. Just reduce it, I guess. It's still going to play in windowed mode just because. No, I would not like to switch to my gamepad. What do we got? Shotgun for salvage? Nope. 30 Krogs? That's not hard to do if you have a high round and radioactive thing. Let's get rid of that new there. Check my loadout. I got some decent cards right now. I think I got some good money cards. Don't need scope dollars in this level because we don't get a off the top. What is it? We don't get a sniper rifle. The M1. The scoped dollars is good when you get the M1 in the start area. Like for Spaceland, it's great. Okay. What do I want to do here? I would like to take. First, I'm going to open up chat just to see. Yeah, no one's here. So I'm going to take a Black Friday, I think. If I use the Pack Magic first, and then I use the Black Friday second, I can get a cheap Pack-a-Punched gun to start the game, and that would really help with the Rat King fight. Hopefully we get some gas bombs. If we get gas bombs, the Rat King, the first 3 stages of the Rat King fights are super easy. But if we don't get gas bombs, we need to have a decent gun. And if we're going to do this, okay. So I'm going to take Pack Magic. And Black Friday. For cash, should take a cash card too. Yeah, I'll take a Payday. And should we get a perk insured? Or are we going to do this with no quick revive? Don't have any reanimateds, so I'm going to need a quick revive. So I should take perk insured. Okay. Just film, Shaman Shuffle. Alright, let's see if we can get this Easter egg done. Last time I made it to the boss fight, and I ran out of bullets right at the beginning. I didn't prepare myself. It's dumb. Excuse me. So yeah, so we're going to see what happens this time. I should let this video play out for stream, I guess. I mean, nobody's watching anyway, so let me just skip this. Get right into it. Okay. Oh, you know what? Game audio is not coming through. Okay, let me fix that. Game audio is not coming through. Let me see why. So audio is coming in right here. Audio is coming in on Vive 3. Let's see if that fixed it up. Nope. Try something else. Let's see. So audio is coming through. I don't have a B2. Maybe let's try aux audio input. And oh, we gotta take my mic off B2. No, I can't do that. So I can't use that. Okay, let's try this one then. Try that again. Get some audio capture here for this game. Let's see IW audio, add source. Check it out. Nope. Okay. Go back here. Double click this. All right. Seems that I have an audio device configuration problem to figure out. So give me one quick second while I work on this. Can't use aux. If I can't use aux, maybe I could use this. If I send Infinite Warfare to cable output, okay. Let's try that. And then, so if I do that, and then I go here, and then I select one of these, and I go, and then we just test that. Okay, that works. Now, if I send my cable output to, or let me check. I need to send that to A1 because I want to listen to it. Let me check my stream to see if it works.
You know, AJ, this roll...
Looks like it's working. Let me turn that down a little bit. I'll turn it down to about right here. Okay, we're going to restart just because I lost a few bullets there. But I think we got our audio situation sorted out. So, that's good.
Previously on Zombies.
Willard could have at least left some
You know what,
living.
while I'm here, let me fix this too. Where's the best place for me to put myself on this? Maybe just right here. Let's see.
Breathing chicks.
A little bit higher.
Or Sally hanging around.
Sure.
Some motivation of the
For now, anyway. I'm such a noob. That's awesome, though. I mean, you gotta start somewhere, right?
Good performance.
Okay. Alright, let's take this thing seriously now.
I turned mine. This is what I do. Yeah.
So at this point, I'm just gonna try to stick 8 bullets in their feet or in their legs. And a melee to maximize points. Okay. I like the gun that's up here a little bit more.
Next stop, the bloodier side of town.
Let's see, poster is not here.
Well,
Talk to
hello,
Pam for a
good
laugh.
looking. I didn't think there was
Some
anyone
bullets
else.
into this guy with a melee.
And I'm
Pick up
just
my
looking to find
gun
a way out of
after I
this,
run away from these guys.
Greetings, young grasshopper.
Alright, I like the UDM.
I have been
It's
waiting
good.
for
So
you to
the
arrive.
UDM can shoot 1 bullet on this round, and then a melee if you want to maximize points.
Yeah, like I said, I just want to get out of this place. Back to that damn theater would be a nice start, that's for sure.
The path you seek is within your reach, but the journey here will be treacherous. Far worse than anything you've seen. Look within yourself to find the path that sets you on your journey.
So I'm going to activate the pack magic now. So when I do, I can get my black magic
If you are ready
on the
to
go.
begin, you must first prove that you are prepared.
Start
As the
picking up
path I speak of
pieces
will test your
of
strength
the
and encourage your
Boombox. I only really get the boombox on this
Return to
stage.
once you have tested your might with your enemy.
I don't know. I like it. It's the only trap I
It is
really
within
use.
the darkness that you will
Or
find
the only,
light
not trap,
to
I
lead
guess.
you to what you seek.
Special item. I don't know. Whole thing about this is you can't start doing the Easter egg until round 5 because round 5 is when you finally get your Kung Fu powers, and you need to get the Ninja Star in order to do the Easter egg step, the first one.
Come get banned, suckers.
This round is 2 bullets and a melee hit. Oops.
This is how you get a hold.
I think I'm gonna open the next door, make the item. Check and see if my flyer is over on the chair, and it is perfect. Pick up my flyer. That's for the Pack-a-Punch room. This is the table where you put items for the boom box. I'll just get.
When you get this missing puzzle piece, we both gonna feel a lot better, baby.
You gotta grab one at a time. Boom box is nice to have. If you find yourself in a jam, you can always lay it down.
You are my kind of
Get it to attract zombies. It's good for getting a train off you, or if you're in a hard spot, I guess. We still need to get the token. Can't get that until we turn on all the power. And we need the film reel for the Pack-a-Punch. And after that, we're going to get double pap. The double pap in this level is super easy. And, yeah. I like the UDM too. It's kind of powerful for the early rounds, and it's cheap to buy new ammo. I don't want those bio spikes, but I do want the enemy to spawn. Come on, where are you, you slow walker? There you are. Beep bop boo, bodily boo, ba-doop doop doodly doo.
It's like a
I haven't been
brawl.
getting my extra points from window building. Silly me. Oh yes, early gas grenades. That's wonderful, on this level especially. All right, now I should use my.
You play your cards right. Lady Luck's arms.
So anything's better than what I got.
How's it
Especially
happen,
that.
stuff?
Perfect. Perfect fact magic. Thank you. And
How's it
yeah.
hanging, hot stuff?
See if we can get something else. Shotgun is good though. That was good. That was a good combination of cards there. I'm happy with that. Got some good firepower going for a little bit. And I got my gas. So this is looking what looks like a good run. It can turn quick though, you know. It's amazing. I can't believe I got that one Pack-a-Punch. That's great.
Well,
Alright, now we need to
hello,
upgrade.
good looking. I didn't think there was anyone else still alive in this place.
Greetings, young grasshoppers. I I have been waiting for you. What is it that you desire most, one?
Yeah, like I said, I just want to get out of this place.
This is what I
Back to
mean
that
about
damn theater
everything
would be a
going
nice start,
to
that's
shit
for sure.
The path you seek is
quickly.
but the
Looks like a
journey
good
is
one. All right,
treacherous.
that was
Far
okay.
worse than anything you've seen.
Jesus,
Look within yourself to find the
it doesn't
path
take much.
that
I don't
sets
have
you
my
on
my juggernaut yet.
So, how do I go about getting on?
I just want my
If you are ready to begin,
I just want my ninja stars
first
so I
proves
can
that you are prepared.
get going on this.
As the path I speak of will test your strength and encourage your worst fears.
One more.
Return to me once you have tested your mind
Okay,
with your enemy.
let's go unlock some stuff.
It is within the darkness that you will find the light to lead you to what you seek. Tide, rank 1.
Yeah, that Shaolin Saki ain't nothing to mess with.
That's great. That was a really good pack-a-punch gun and shotgun to get. This is not the best route to go, but I like going this way for just for power, turning on power.
It's been all turned on. Come get banged, suckers. This is not the side of town you want to be picking up chicks from.
Oh. That's one of the locations for the film reel. It's not there. That's okay. So I'm gonna have to go another round now. I need to get enough. Well, I need to get Kung Fu Power again, but I need to get enough money to get on top of the club. And once I'm up there, we'll have all the power sorted out. Sometimes the film reel is directly in here, right on the other side of this door. You need to get. Oh, it's not. It's usually right here. You need to get the film reel. And it's in a couple. Sorry, you need to get the token. So the film reel can show up here too. So I just need to generate enough points now to get up to the top thing there. And then I'm gonna. I got the map pretty well unlocked and leave one zombie at the end of this round and really give it. See what I can do.
That's how you pop top. Hey, yo.
I think that's enough. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, this place is looking worse than a truck stop.
I think so.
Let's just say.
See if the film reel is over here. This is also another spot for the film reel. Ah, perfect. So I don't have to worry about that anymore.
No dough, no flow.
I need 15, not 1250. Okay. Sweet. Still a zombie left. This is good. This is going to set me up pretty good for the next little bit.
When they can't hear my words, I let the pistons do the talking.
I don't fear those that practice dying in 1,000 ways.
Gotta go talk to Pam Greer to unlock the rat cage now too. Getting the rats done as soon as, like, as quickly as possible is key. There's a couple of stages, or stages of the Easter egg, I should rephrase, that you really need to get in the game for. If you do them early, the earlier the better, is what I should say.
The one that terrorizes these streets can see what others cannot. To defeat him, you must possess that which will allow you to seize the unseen.
I guess I could do the first step of the nunchucks now too.
You will not obtain
Oh yeah,
this
don't have that
item
unlocked. That's okay.
with great sight.
And I don't have the
must
other side of that
first
unlocked. That's okay too.
Return to me.
I'll fix that on both
When you
games.
gain the vision you require for freedom. Namaste.
So now you can see that these things are here. I'm just gonna follow this rat around for a while and at least get this part of the Easter egg done. Sometimes he pops into the first couple of cages he sees, which would be super nice to have happen. And other times, he goes all the way across the whole level a few times before he pops into a cage. Like right now. He could have popped into that cage.
Yeah, your face makes
could have done it.
fantastic punching bag.
Would have been great. You go, Walker. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave that Walker. Probably going into this one here. Alright, first one. I'm just gonna follow this guy around a few times. I think it's 5. See what, where he wants to go. I think there's a... Oh, I hope he doesn't go out the door I never unlocked. Oh no! Don't go out the door I never unlocked, because I won't know where you went. Go in that cage. Go in that cage. Go in that cage. Go in the cage. Ah, you son of a bitch. I think he's going to that alleyway. Now I gotta guess. If I don't guess right, the whole thing starts over. That's bullshit. I should open up that door. That's all I gotta say. I have to guess that come on, please be this one. Nope. Fuck. Okay. Start that over again. I'm not gonna have enough. Alright, I gotta do a round. It's dumb. I need more points. I'm gonna go down to my safe spot. Perfect. Perfect. Good time to get that. So I'll get my Juggernaut. And I'll get enough points for the... I should use my payday. Alright, that was a good payday. That's really good payday. What do we got left here? 3 walkers. Let's see if we can keep them walking. Definitely want to get this. And go open that stupid door so I can get that step of the Easter egg done.
Yeah, this'll keep a night
Uninhibited.
going strong, baby.
Stupid. It happened to me so many times now. It didn't have a door open. And, yeah, let's do it. Let's start with this one. Okay. Sweet. You're going that way.
It's not your soul that I seek.
So I
Actually,
got 3 zombies that I remember. One walker right here. If we can keep him walking, that'd be nice. Be nice to keep him walking. Where the hell? Oh, seriously? Yeah, I'm gonna follow him for a bit. Or maybe he goes down here. Maybe he's going into this one. If he doesn't go into this one, sometimes the rat will go all the way around the whole level to get to something that used to be right next to him. Okay, where are you going? You going back up? Okay, good. Maybe this time it'll be okay. It's always good when you have at least one zombie still walking. Yeah, perfect. Got 2 zombies. 3 zombies still walking. If you narrow it down to 1 zombie, he'll become a runner on the later levels. I think after 6 or 7. The last zombie always becomes a runner. 3 walkers are great for this step. Oh, you know what I just thought about? I hope my music is off. Hang on. I might get DRM'd. Yeah, okay, good. Oh, there's a problem with this game and the music in the background. DRM'd on YouTube and Facebook. As long as they stay walkers, this is easy. If you get a runner on you, it's not hard, but it's a pain in the butt. Okay, perfect. Thank you. You might be going to the next closest one. I think here it's in the bar now. Sweet. I always leave 2 or 3 zombies, again, to avoid the runner. And hopefully when they respawn, you don't get another runner. Hopefully they stay walkers. You gotta do it in early rounds, though, because they all become runners later on. Oh, here's my 3 walkers. Perfect. He's gonna go over here. Great. This one's a little sketchy in higher rounds. Sweet. Alright. Next portion activated. Now you just have to stand in this circle and kill zombies for a bit. So we're gonna do the next round. Get the key, open the door, shoot the symbols, fight the boss. That's how that's gonna go. I don't want to use this for this step. Do check out my
Lady Luck's arms.
5-second also, okay. I do want to reload that gun as well. I don't think they have to be in the circle with you. Wonderful! That was perfect. I love good max ammo. Gotcha. I don't think they have to be in the circle. I think you just got to kill X number. Maybe you do have to kill him in the circle. I don't want to take my chances. I think this is the last guy anyway. Nope, just a runner. Okay, sure. The last guy of the whole stage is the one to do it. Sometimes it goes away. You gotta go talk to Pam. Oh yeah, they want me to kill these guys first. That's right. Forgot about that.
Skate your ass to the grave.
Okay. Alright, I got the key.
Losses can lead to two things. A really big score or something we don't want to find. Oh, hell.
Let's just fight zombies on the way.
Return once you have completed your training.
I'm gonna go open the subway locker now.
Bottoms up. Yep. Pretty
Perfect.
much falls into the shit you don't want to find.
I got enough to pack my shotgun, which is great. It's a good shotgun to pack. I guess we can do the
You want to pick
fuses now too. Excuse me. We'll do the fuses now too.
time to show me what you're working.
Enough with the coffee breaks in the projector room already.
Just get double tap open and available.
Only Pepsi. Hey, yo. That projector's gonna pack a whole lot
Okay,
more
so
punch
that was the
when I got
fuses.
this shoved
Now you just got to put them on the train tracks. But I am going to try to get some stripes first. Run faster, racing stripes.
Ah, a little something on the house.
Perfect. Okay, I'm set up pretty good. So I got to make sure that there's one zombie alive at the end of this.
That
Don't really
is
care
sweeter
which.
than cherry pie.
Okay. I gotta turn on my audio because I can't hear that gong. Alright, that's better. Okay. Alright. Got the X. Do it again. There we go. Now we'll go shoot the rest. Next one is in the bathroom at the bottom of the club. In the middle here. And two more in the boss fight. And I got gas grenades, so I'm just gonna go for it. Perfect. First boss fight, let's do it. I'll equip my shotgun for this. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, did I do it already? No, I didn't. You roughly those guys out. Shoot. Come on, man. There he's going. And I'm gone. Oh, jeez. Like I said, that's all it takes. But anybody who plays zombies knows that. And I was screwing around there a little bit, not following my stuff. So anyway, that was good. Up to the first boss. A little nervous streaming it online too, and I'm not sure how well the quality of the feed is. So I'm gonna go check that now. Nobody popped in here, but that's okay. It's all about practice at this point. I want to get a little bit more serious with this in the future. So we'll see what happens then. I am going to leave this video on my YouTube and on my Twitch channel for, well, on Twitch as long as I can, on YouTube forever. And we're going to, yeah, we're just going to improve from here. And it was a lot of fun today. I had a lot of fun trying to, I say a lot. I need to stop that. I also say write a lot. And I feel like I'm using my microphone voice. And I'm not sure if I should try to avoid that and use my regular voice. But we'll figure it out. Anyway. If you do watch this video later on, thank you very much for watching, and I really appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.